What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode, guys. I hope you're all having a fantastic Saturday and had a fantastic week. First of all, I would like to apologize for not posting in the last couple of days. I've been super busy, and I think finally got things calmed down now. I will have exams starting up in a couple weeks, so I will have to study a bit for those, so I might not post as much in the upcoming weeks as I would like to, but I'll try to get out as many videos as I possibly can. So as you guys probably all know, I hope you guys all know, it is Saturday, which means it's hockey night in Canada and time for another Connor's Corner preview. This is the 8th episode in the series so far, so we're gonna try to keep these ones going. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these types of episodes, and I'll definitely keep them up for you guys. As you can kind of probably already tell, I'll show this off right here. It's kind of tight. We got Connor's Corner jerseys for Christmas, so I got a couple of them, and we'll be giving away some of those once we hit 500 subscribers. Now, it may seem as that's a long way away, but we'll try to get there as fast as possible. I'm sure most of the people who are watching this episode probably already got a Connor's Corner sticker, so we'll keep on handing those out. And make sure you guys tell all of your friends about the channel, and we can hit 500 subscribers sooner rather than later. I know it's coming. Before we get into the episode, guys, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are enjoying the channel. And without further ado, let's get into the episode. Alright, so it's one of the biggest rivalries in the NHL at the time right now, and the rivalry was kind of dying off, and then it started to pick up again. 2013 was obviously, in the playoff series, it was obviously a big rivalry, but up until that point, we didn't really have a rivalry with these two teams, and then it kind of died off again, and then last year it really started, and the Bruins won in Game 7, and that rivalry has continued to grow this year, and I'm sure it will continue to grow for the upcoming seasons, and that's Boston-Toronto. So the Maple Leafs are second in the Atlantic Division, having another fantastic season, and the Bruins are actually not that far behind. I've actually kind of been surprised about that. Every time I look at it, it seems like the Leafs are winning games, and but the Bruins have been able to stick with them throughout the season. They're only 4 points back right now. The Leafs have a game in hand, but the Bruins can definitely close the gap with a win tonight. The Leafs will be starting Michael Hutchinson, so that is big for the Bruins, while the Bruins will start Tuukka Rask. Rask has been unbelievable in the last couple games, and this is always the time of year where he starts to pick things up. Personally, I'm going Boston here. They're 2-1 against the Leafs in the season series. This is the last game between the two of them for the year, but I do have Boston in this one. I don't think Hutchinson will be able to close the door, although he has been playing decently. I think the Bruins are the better team, while the Leafs don't have Anderson for tonight's game. Anyways, I've got Boston winning it here. On to the players to watch. So that is a big game. I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait. I'm obviously a big Bruins fan, if you guys did not know. So I'll be rooting for the Bruins here. Let's go on to players to watch. So I've got 3 players to watch here. Let's start with Matthew Barzal. So one of the kids in my fantasy hockey pool actually traded Barzal, so I picked him up pretty much right after he traded him. So I've got him starting tonight for my fantasy pool. I'm super excited for him to play tonight. I think this guy has definitely started to pick up the pace over the last 10 games now. He had a bit of a rough start to the season. Now I think he is getting used to being on that number 1 center spot as Tavares left the team. I think Barzal is going to have a huge game again tonight against, I think it's the Tampa Bay Lightning they're playing. So that should be a big task for Barzal. On to John Tavares, the Toronto Maple Leafs, Boston Bruins. I'm really looking forward to seeing Tavares play here. Hockey night in Canada, it is a big stage for him. He usually performs on big stages like that. I think he just hit his 300th career NHL goal. So congratulations to John Tavares. I think he's third since being drafted over the last 10 years. I think he's third in goals, which is unbelievable. Congratulations, Tavares. It was one of those stats anyways. And then number 3 is Jack Eichel. So Eichel missed, I think it was about 4 to 5 games with an injury. He was back last night, and then he is back again tonight. So he'll look to rip it up with Jeff Skinner and Sam Reinhart once again. In my opinion, he's one of the best centers in the league right now. He's one of my favorite players. If you did watch the Buffalo-Boston game that I posted, I think it was my second last video, go check it out. I got to meet Jack Eichel and some of the other Sabres players. So if you haven't watched that video already, go check it out. The last thing I wanted to talk about tonight is kind of the Saturday night headlines. If you guys watch Hockey Night in Canada, it's kind of they have a segment like this. So I said, why not let's throw it in here to my Saturday night preview, hockey night preview. So let's start off with Rick Nash. He's calling it quits. It was a fantastic career for Rick Nash. So congratulations. He finished it all up with the Boston Bruins. He pretty much screwed over the Bruins' future. But I'm not going to talk about that trade when he came over. That was last year. It's this year now. Congratulations, Rick Nash was one of the, I think in my opinion, he had some of the best hands for a big player like himself. So this guy was unbelievable. I don't know if he's going to make the Hall of Fame, but nonetheless, first overall pick for the Blue Jackets, killed it with Columbus, killed it with the Rangers, and still helped the Bruins in the playoffs against the Leafs and Lightning. So great career for Rick Nash. Congratulations. And now on to more of a controversial subject. Sergei Bobrovsky was suspended by the Columbus Blue Jackets. So he's a free agent next year. So many people think this was the last straw. They think Sergei Bobrovsky will get traded. In my opinion, it's not over quite yet. They didn't play last night. They're playing tonight. He will probably most likely be getting the start tonight. So the Blue Jackets are hoping that Bobrovsky can start off where he left off last year. He hasn't had the best season. So personally, I think there's a high likelihood that Bobrovsky will get traded, but at the same time, it's Sergei Bobrovsky, one of the best goaltenders over the past decade. I don't think the Blue Jackets are going to get rid of him that fast. That's it for the episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I always have fun doing these videos. Make sure to let me know what you guys think of these Saturday night hockey previews, and if you guys want me to keep on going with them. This is the 8th episode, like I said. So make sure you guys go hit the like button and the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.